You send out your resume and wait. Days pass. Then, a message arrives. A recruiter from a company that actually exists, offering a remote job that pays more than your last one. And they want you. For a moment, you feel chosen. But the real answer is far stranger. The person on the other end never wanted an employee. They wanted you, the whole you, on paper. So how does a trap this costly get you to walk in on your own? It starts by feeling completely ordinary. The messages are polished. There's a logo. There's a job description that fits your skills a little too perfectly. You interview over chat or a quick call, and you're told the role is yours. An offer letter arrives, signed, with a real-looking address at the bottom. Then comes the onboarding paperwork. Just standard stuff, they say. And it does look standard. They ask for your social insurance number, the 9-digit number Canada uses to track your taxes and your benefits, your financial fingerprint. They ask for a photo of your driver's license for verification. They ask for your banking details so payroll can set up direct deposit. Every request has a reason. Every reason sounds boring and normal. Have you ever noticed how the most dangerous questions are the ones that sound the most routine? Then the final step arrives. You'll need some equipment to start. A laptop, a headset, a bit of software. Don't worry, they'll reimburse you. Just cover the deposit up front. Or here's a check. Deposit it, keep your share, and send the rest along to the equipment vendor. And that is the moment the mask slips. Because no real job has ever asked you to pay in order to be hired. So why does this work? Why does it fool careful, intelligent people every single day? Start with what a dream job does to your brain. The psychologist Daniel Kahneman spent his career showing that you have two ways of thinking. One is slow and careful. The other is fast, automatic, and emotional, and it takes over when you're excited or in a hurry. A job you want triggers the fast one. You want it to be real, so you quietly stop asking hard questions at the exact moment you need them most. Now add a costume. Robert Cialdini, who studies why people say yes, found that a single signal of authority, a title, a logo, an official-looking form, can switch off your suspicion almost entirely. You're not trusting a person, you're trusting the shape of authority. And that shape is cheap to fake. Is it any wonder the polished ones are the ones that work? There's a deeper design here too. Security researchers Frank Stagano and Paul Wilson studied how real scams actually work and found they rarely target the gullible. They target your needs and your hopes, then add a clock, a job you need, a start date you can't miss. Urgency finishes the job. So what is actually being stolen here? Not just money, your identity. Picture identity theft as someone quietly copying your house keys. With your social insurance number, your license, and your banking details, a stranger can walk through your financial life wearing your face, opening accounts, taking out loans, filing taxes in your name, all while you wait for a first paycheck that never comes. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre logs these employment scams year after year, and the pattern barely changes. Here's the part that protects you, and it's simpler than the scam. Real employers do not move in this direction. A legitimate company asks for your social insurance number and banking details after a signed offer through an official human resources system, never over chat, and never as one of the first things they need. A legitimate company never asks you to pay for your own equipment and never mails you a check to deposit and partly send back. Money flowing from you toward a new employer is the tell, every single time. So how do you tell a real offer from a costume? You slow the whole thing down. Before you hand over a single document, find the company yourself. Open their real website. Call the phone number listed there, not the one in the message, and ask whether the recruiter and the role actually exist. A real job survives that phone call. A fake one evaporates. And here is the counterintuitive part. The more professional it looks, the more carefully you should look back. Polish is not proof. Logos, signed letters, smooth interviews, all of it can be printed in an afternoon. The costume is the cheapest part of the entire operation. The real signal was never how legitimate it looked. It was the direction everything flowed. Your private documents going out, your money going out, and a paycheck that somehow never came in. You sent out your resume and waited. And someone answered who seemed to want you more than anyone ever had. But they never wanted you as an employee. They wanted the one thing a job could never pay you for, the keys to being you.